AOC has been dropping bombs on right-wing Twitter, and it's absolutely hilarious. So, former Governor Scott Walker said the following. Look at this. Explaining tax rates before Reagan to fifth graders. Imagine if you did chores for your grandma and she gave you $10. When you got home, your parents took $7 from you. The student said, "That's not fair. Even fifth graders get it." I'm not even going to state the obvious falsehoods laid out there. Let's just go right to AOC's response. Here's what she said. Explaining marginal tax rates to a far-right former governor. Imagine if you did chores for Abuela and she gave you $10. When you got home, you got to keep it because it's only $10. Then we tax the billionaire in town because he's making tons of money underpaying the townspeople. Oh, yes. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I'm telling you, they're going to fuck around and fuck up and make her president. That's what's going to happen. Because the right gets triggered at everything she says. Establishment media can't help but look down on her in like a condescending way, where Adam Johnson said it best in regards to how Meghan McCain was reacting to AOC. He said, she's acting like the help is getting uppity. Yeah, that's the vibe that you get when you see how establishment media treats her. And the hilarious thing is, she's schooling their asses. Like, there is a debate to be had as to, hey, do these Republicans like genuinely not know how marginal tax rates work? Or are they lying to their followers and to their Republican base who they know they don't know, so they're just playing to that for electoral purposes? Honestly, I just think they don't know how it works. I'm not kidding. I think that they're really, really dumb. And but more importantly, not just dumb. Because some of them aren't dumb, necessarily, but really, really ignorant. I don't think he knows. I think he has no idea. And what we found this week is, and we just covered the poll not that long ago, people, it's not working. Your propaganda is not working anymore. It's not getting through. See, now we've had just decades of neoliberal corporate centrism, and people are struggling. And so now, even if you drop, and that's the way they frame the poll, they drop marginal in the poll, and they just ask, do you support a top rate of 70%? And 59% of the country said yes. It's almost half of Republicans, too. So every group said yes. Amazing. So it's not working anymore. It's not your fucking shitty propaganda and your half-truths and your misstatements and your outright lies and your ignorance and your dumb politics, which are just for corporations and the billionaires. It's not working anymore. And now that Overton window is shifting back left, and we're having a real national conversation on marginal tax rates, which was desperately, desperately needed, and it is time to raise the top marginal rate. And by the way, what AOC was floating was very moderate, in fact, because she was saying over $10 million. Every dollar over $10 million will tax it 70%. But then again, that's the nominal rate. That's not the effective rate. So that doesn't include the loopholes and deductions, which would probably get it down to about 43 or 45%, which is what it was during the golden age of economic expansion. So, Jesus Christ, they're too stupid and too ignorant to deal with. They don't know how to deal with her. In all of their attacks against her, they're making her stronger. And by the way, this is one of the many reasons why her Twitter following now is, I think, more than any congressperson in the entire country. And she's brand new to Congress. See what happens when you actually fight for what the American people want, and you take a stand, and you grow a backbone, and you don't back down, and you don't run to the center to meet these idiot Republicans halfway. Turns out you win. And you got a A-plus Twitter game that schools simpletons. By the way, guys like Scott Walker look down on Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And of course, the hilarious reality is she's the one who's schooling them. So all those comparisons like, oh, she's the left Sarah Palin. Please, are you fucking kidding me? What a joke. She makes every Republican who she stands up against look like Sarah Palin because she actually knows what she's talking about.